Most people think getting stronger is what unlocks skills in calisthenics, but it's not. Getting specifically stronger is what unlocks skills. So here 8 cheat codes that make you progress faster, so let's start. Cheat code number 1, specificity. Most people train for strengths in general, but skill doesn't require general strengths. They require specific strengths. Your body adapts to the exact stress you apply. So if you want a front lever, you don't do just pull-ups. You do movements looks like the front lever. Front lever holds, front lever progression, or even band assistant front lever. So same idea for planche. Planche leans, planche holds, just do planche. The closer the exercise is to the final skill, the faster you learn it. Cheat code number 2, activation. Activation is not just warming up, it's preparing your system to perform at high level. Muscles, joints, nervous system, all ready. Think of it like this. You don't start a cold car and immediately you drive full speed. You wait, you let it settle. Same thing with your body. Activation equals lighter version of the movement. For example, before handstand you can do pike push-ups, before planche you can make clean holds, and before front lever you can make even tuck holds. Sometimes activation is a full session. Light intensity 20 to 30% just to be ready for performance. Cheat code number 3, grease the groove. This is high frequency, low intensity training. Not training to failure, training often. Instead of 10 sets, you do 2 to 5 reps many times a day. Always fresh, never exhausted. This builds neural efficiency, that's why it works for new skills. Cheat code number 4, volume work. Volume first and clean later. For example, if you can do 3 clean reps, you don't stuck there. You do 5, then 6, then 8. Even if form drops slightly, but controlled drop, not chaotic, because volume creates adaptation, and later you refine it back to a perfect form. That's how most skills are actually learned. Cheat code number 5, optimization. This is technique work, less stress, more control. You reduce difficulty on purpose. For example, you do band assistant holds, lower variation, or even slower rep. The goal here is not the fatigue, the goal is precision. You focus on scapula control, tension, alignment, coordination, all that. You build the movement correctly first, then you build the strength into it. Cheat code number 6, progressive overload. Once something gets easy, you don't stay there. You increase difficulty, like more reps, longer hold, harder variation, but not too fast. Because staying too long equal plateau and going too fast equal loss of control. So the goal is simple, progress but with timing. When something feels stable, you push it slightly further. That's how the curve keeps going up. Cheat code number 7, programming. Programming is not just an exercises on a list, it's an equation. 3 variables: frequency, volume, intensity. They all interact. If frequency is high, intensity must go down, and if intensity is high, volume must adjust. You can't max all 3 at the same time. So programming is balanced, not random, not overload. And the balance based on your recovery and your level. And finally, the nutrition, cheat code number 8. The nutrition is ignored too often, but in calisthenics it matters a lot, because your body weight is the resistance. So even small changes affect performance. So nutrition becomes a tool, not just health. Sometimes you gain weight to build strength, sometimes you cut to improve ratio, and sometimes you stay stable to master skills. Even a few kilos changes everything. So don't just eat clean, eat with intention. These are the real 8 cheat codes of calisthenics. Not random workouts, not guessing, but structure, specificity, and control. If you apply these 8 cheat codes, your progress will change completely. And if you want a structured training plan based on these 8 cheat codes, check the link in the description and book your call with me.